I still clown on that dub, the dub version of it. I gotta watch this in Japanese. I haven't seen the Japanese version of it, but man, I remember when Pikkon shows up and Frieza's like, "How could he have improved so much?" And then Cell's like, "Don't you worry, I'm the one that killed him, remember?" And he goes like, "Well, after you, my friend," Frieza goes, and Cell goes like, "You're too kind," and he flies right after Pikkon, and then the flame goes over and kicks Cell right in the face, and Goku's like, "What the?" I remember Frieza's like, "Who's that?" And King Cole's like, "I do say." And Pikkon smacks Cell, he smacks Cell into the blood pool and teleports behind him and just looking all like this, basically total aura farming, and they're basically looking up, and Frieza's looking back to the side, and he gets like chopped in the face with like back fist in the face, and like his eyes go into black of his head, he's like, and Frieza's out, and then King Cole gets elbowed in the gut by Pikkon, boom, and King Cole, the way, I forget the voice actor's name because I don't got the notes here, but the way he sold that action, as they say in pro wrestling, selling, the way he grabbed his stomach and the way he did the voice, like, oh, 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 oh. And then, you know, when Pikkon flew up above the blood pool, and he started doing that tornado attack that sent everybody into the sharps, the sharp spikes pointing out, because you had the Ginyu Force outside of Captain Ginyu, of course, and you had Cell. That was crazy. And Cell, he's like, oh, he was terrified, and they got locked up in prison. I'm not sure how all that works out in hell and everything. I loved that Cell didn't have a bandage on his stomach, but the Ginyu Force did, so I thought that was cool. Yeah, it was a really cool filler. Now, when you look back on it, that filler made no sense at all, because yet Goku at SS1, Pikkon had this fight struggle a lot harder, and it was so confusing. I figured out, like, okay, so is Pikkon like SS2 Gohan level? The power scaling was all but a mess. Goku wasn't even meant to go well, he was meant to go SS1, but then they realized, oh crap, we gotta change the hair back to black and things like that for the afterlife. So that was crazy that they went ahead and did that with Goku and Pikkon. But you can actually see him as SS1 fighting the Ginyu Force in the next week's preview. But by the time they did the episode, they painted his hair to black, and that made people start calling it Super Saiyan Power, where Goku is in his base form and gains the power of a Super Saiyajin. This is like, okay. Oh man, yeah, some of those fillers were just dumb fun. Don't wreck your brain over, don't try to figure it out, but enjoy the action, enjoy the absurdity of it and everything and stuff. And the dub even made that even more hilarious and stuff like that. But yeah, glad to see Pikkon in there. Can't wait to see what they do for those moves. So yeah, we got our looks at Goku and Vegeta with the Galick Kamehameha, both of them shooting their techniques, and I love it that how they show it fused and combined. I was really shocked to see that they got the final Kamehameha in there with Vegeta, so that was awesome. Love the technique, and it's probably going to shoot towards the character. So Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, new